well, right after the 26th Amendment was passed, implemented, they did away with the draft, so we don't really know so much the overall effect. What has been a disappointment of those that had promoted the 26th Amendment was that the young vote was never really panned out. Young people had never voted in large numbers, certainly never voted in numbers that are anywhere near close to your parents, your grandparents, older people. Like we have seen an increase since the 1996 election, for example, 37% turnout amongst 18 to 29-year-olds, and it went up to, I think, 41% in 2000 and 47% in 2004, then up to 51, 52 in 2008. And, well, okay, so young people are voting more, but so is everyone else. So the gap between, the percentage between how many people, let's say over 40, are voting versus how many people under 30, the percentage in the gap hasn't shrunk either way. That young people protested because if there was no draft, they might not have protested. Where, again, with the atmosphere of the 1960s, lots of protests in numerous arenas were going on. And though, again, you guys weren't protesting quite as much with Iraq and Afghanistan, but around, say, 2004, 2005, you did have a few Iraq war protests you guys might remember. And if, but again, if there were a draft, it would be a whole nother element into the equation, because right now, you have people serving that in some way, shape, or form want to be able to utilize technology to get that information to you, get you excited about it, is key. I had read something where says that a lot of your generation gets their news from YouTube and stuff, and I would not, say as a person in their 40s, sometimes when I go to old media sites and the new media, i.e. the New York Times Online, they may link me to a YouTube video where I see something, but I would never think of, say, going to YouTube to, say, log on to YouTube to search out a piece of information. Obviously, you guys do. So, and if a social movement in the United States wants to be successful, they utilize that type of technology to have a Facebook group or have a Twitter account. Very helpful things. I won't say, I don't have enough information or expertise to say they're vital, but I would say that if you want to reach a group of people, you have to go to where they get information, and the younger generation texts, they Facebook, they YouTube, and they Twitter.